What's up, everybody? Before I do my intro, I don't know what microphone this is connecting to because I'm recording off of my laptop. I don't know if it's doing the laptop microphone and the earplugs or this Yeti microphone, but um, I saw in OBS I can uh, pause the recording. So I guess that's gonna help a lot with these live recordings until I can stream. But let me go. Let me just break this down to you since we're here. And I have a lot of trade recaps to go over. There's only three on here on Euro USD. Let me enlarge this a little bit. But on gold, on the other hand, there is a lot of stuff. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight trade recaps. Two of them are losses. Um, I do know why I lost those, so I'm not concerned about them. But lots of trade recaps. But for today, it's another live session, right? We just had NFP at 8:30, so about 28 minutes ago. Um, so 7 o'clock hit. I marked out my buy stops and sell stops, both sides liquidity. Um, price NFP price was down here and the NFP hit. It dropped down to drop gold down to sweep out really even this one over here too. Um, Sweeped a bunch of sell side liquidity. Now we're just waiting for this 1 hour to close. That way I know this will be a sweep. I'm not really looking at these anymore. And then same thing with Euro. Euro dropped like crazy. Euro USD. Um, let's see. Oops. Okay. This is a smaller screen, so I can't really hide this part, this OBS and this mirror here, this mirror effect, or whatever you want to call it. So I do apologize for that, but I can make this a little larger for you guys and cover this up, less of a headache. But the same thing happened on Euro. 7 o'clock hit, marked out these were the buy stops plus these, and then this high was made, and I thought it was a sweep, but if you look at this H value right here, you see it says 1.09021, and then on this one it's 1.09020. So those were equal highs, pretty much relative equal highs, either one. But I marked it out as buy stops. Actually, this did get swept now that I'm seeing it. So for that reason, oh wait, what's this? Yeah, so these stops did get swept before coming down. So because of that, I was thinking about it earlier. I don't believe that I'll be trading euro, but gold on the other hand, it only swept sell side. So now I'm looking for a reversal. And you see this 1 hour candle, it swept. It came down and it closed above these sell stops. So now we go to the 5 minute, and now we wait for this to happen, right? This trend, and then this to get swept, this impulsive, oops, this impulsive break up, and then for price to return down to the discounted area or OTE zone, optimal trade entry zone, and then like a fair value gap or a order block, something like that. And then for it to continue higher for a 1 to 2, something like that. And then maybe all the way up here, but not sure if I'll hold or not. I'm thinking about if I should start like just like at my 1 to 2, just closing half position, stop loss to break even, and just holding the rest of it. I don't really know, but yep, that's what we're looking at for gold. Euro USD. I was laying down earlier and I was thinking because I didn't check if any stops got swept before the move down on NFP. And in this case, in Euro, it did, so I won't be trading Euro because buy side got swept and sell side got swept. You still have these, but the closest ones that I was looking for to get traded, those got swept, so I won't be looking at Euro. Won't be trading Euro. I'll still like keep an eye on it and stuff. But yeah, that's what we're looking at for today. It's currently 8:02 a.m. my time. I know it's just PM. I gotta fix that. 9:03 a.m. New York time. I'm looking at gold trades. Currently on the 5 minute. Looking for this pattern. I'll delete it for now. Because I want to see a high get made over here. I want this to like see some structure forming. I did not mean to do all that. There we go. I need some structure to form. Some nice clear structure. I want to see a high. And then that gets flipped in a continuation. But that's what I'm looking for. I'm going to practice with this pause recording feature. I didn't know that they had this actually. So I'm gonna pause it and then I will unpause it in 5 minutes just to see if it works. And then I will go back on pause. I will catch you guys in a little bit. Okay, boom. It's 8:13. I'm curious what this looks like in video form. But as I was explaining, this high got made. Now I'm wanting for this to get swept, and then an impulsive move, and then a retracement, and then a continuation up. This pause feature is going to be incredibly useful for these live recordings because those long pauses and just staring at a chart was not it. It was not it. I still would have done it, but it would have been pretty boring to watch and to record. So, but yeah, this is the plan. This is the trading plan for today. Now, if I see something like this, here, I'll break this down. So, ideally, I'd like to see a boom, 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 boom. You know what I mean? Just quick and easy. But if it's doing what it's doing, right, if it does something like this, I'll wait for this low to get swept and then an impulsive and then a retracement, then a continuation. So it'll still be the same thing, just moved up a little bit. Here, let me clean this up a little bit. This is just a if, you know what I mean? It's happened before. Not the biggest of deals. So if it was like this, I would still enter here, but I usually like to be safe and just put my stop loss there and then probably do like a 1-to-1 if this is the case, just to be safe. Maybe a 1-to-5, I mean 1-to-1.5. It's just because it's NFP day and I don't know exactly what price wants to do. It took these sell stops. It My guess is it's probably gonna try to target this gap, this fair value gap. There's also this small one here that it could target. And that's about where my 1-to-1 would be. In the middle of that, I believe. Yeah, a little bit above that middle of that gap. But look at the 4 hour. Yeah, it's just a big gap. We'll see what happens. But for right now, just watching. But this is what I was kind of talking about. Yeah, yeah, I'll draw this out. Yeah, this low, this high, this higher low. Then if it'll probably might make a higher high. And then this low right here will get swept. And then it impulsive move, retrace, and then a continuation. I don't like choppy moves like this, but if my pattern is clear, then I will take it. We will see what happens. I'm gonna put this recording back on pause and I'll catch you maybe in 20 minutes or just when this um structure forms some more. I do have to remember what the hotkey was so I don't stop. It was F6. Okay. I'll catch you when I feel the time is right. See? Like this. This that's happening right here is what I was talking about. I wonder how this video is gonna look with a bunch of cuts. I wonder if it'll still be good. Probably better, maybe. It's like editing the video live. Now, if this continues down to sweep this, I'll still be looking for this high to get swept. But if this impulsively breaks above, then I'll be looking for that retracement, and then the continuation. And then the question is, where would I put my stop loss? Would it be at this low? Would it be at this one? And I usually like to play it safe and just do it to this one. But we'll see. It really just all depends how smooth this price action is, to be honest. I know I said I don't trade NFP, but I mean, if the pattern happens, then that happens. And I trade that pattern. So it's like, how can I not attempt? But it's been 15 minutes in total, but it's probably been about like, I don't know, maybe 40 minutes. Or like, yeah, about like 40 or 15 minutes. Because I started the video like 20 minutes, 28 minutes after NFP. So we'll see how this plays out. Looks like price is shooting down. Hmm. I'll usually just wait until an impulses move up, and then I'll just, after that happens, I'll see what high it took out, and then based on that, I'll see what low it grabbed, if that makes sense. If it happens, I'll show you, but we shall see what happens. Another thing as well, we go to the hourly chart. This candle closes in 10 minutes. This hourly candle. If this hourly candle closes below these sell stops, then I don't believe I'll be trading this pattern that I'm waiting for. It just wouldn't be smart. And from my own experience, you have this choppy price action. It's NFP day, and then you have this candle close below. That's if it closes. I was looking at the 4 hour. There's also these sell stops. Will it come down all the way here by the end of the trading session? I have no idea. But if it does close down, that'll be my next wait. So I'll like set an alert down here. Looks like it's coming down pretty fast. NFP day is pretty crazy. So I don't like to look at the charts too much. But you do have these sell stops. So if these get swept and then my pattern forms very nicely, then I will enter. But the way this is looking, if this just goes up, I don't know how I'd feel trading it. Because it's just a bunch of really strong movements down. And it looks like these are really close to being swept. So I think price is going to come down here to sweep them and then reverse. So that is a good sign. There may be a trade today. I need price to close above this if I'm looking for this pattern. So this right here. If price closes above, oh, why is it taking its time? Oh, the internet got disconnected. Okay. Is that still going? Okay, cool. You know how they say you play it by ear? Right now we're playing it by eye. That's how you have to look at the charts. There's a lot of different if, ands, and buts that a lot of different situations that could play out, but you always just play it by eye and then base your decision on previous encounters of similar experiences. It is Friday, it's the last trading day of the week. It would be cool to have a trading opportunity. I believe I took two trades this week. Or was it one? No, it's this. I believe it was one. Well, I don't know actually. I'm going to check. It was crazy. I was looking at my trades from March. Was it March or was it? No, it was April. I think I took like no, like 4 or 5 trades in the whole month of April, which is crazy for two reasons. One, time flies, and two, that month was profitable. So it's always a good feeling. Mm, checking right now. What month was it? No, it couldn't have been March. I took a lot of trades in March. One, two, three, four. Well, it was May. One, two, yep, 5 trades in May. In the month of May, I took 5 trades, and it was profitable. And I didn't know I took 5 trades in that whole month until like maybe 3 days ago. I was just checking, like, I usually check if I'm profitable on the week, but it hit me like, I wonder how I'm doing on the monthly basis. Because when I look at the week, I feel like I think too much about it. I'm like, oh my gosh, I lost too many trades this week. But then you look at it on the monthly scale, and I'm like, huh, I did pretty good. And I was profitable. Okay, so now we have this. Not looking at this setup anymore. Can get rid of this, that, and this. Here's sell stops. These 4-hour sell stops. I'll mark out these as well. What's the next closest? What is this? Where did that come from? Just in case it feels like going lower. Huge red candles down. But now we need some structure. So I'll be waiting. Something like this. That's the plan. Even if this comes down a little bit, just the pattern. Get the gist of it. The amount of times I've went over it. And I will continue to go over it. This is what we are looking for. And then, yeah, these are probably the buy stops that'll be targeted. So we're like going to 3 point. Yep. Nice numbers. But waiting for some structure to form first. And I came to the conclusion I'm not gonna be trading patterns that happen on the 15. Like let's say like this were to happen. Like I was saying earlier, lots of ifs. And you just based on your previous experiences. I'm not gonna be trading 15-minute patterns anymore. I'll just be trading 5 minute because those win a lot more than 15 minutes. That's one of the losses I had was because I traded it off of 15 minute, and then when I went down to the 5 minute, it was like the worst price action I've ever seen. Not really, but it was up there with some of the worst price action I've seen. So this is what we're waiting for. Hopefully we can get in next 2 hours. I think we will. It's looking nice. Unless price just keeps going down to nowhere. I mean, well, there's a few spots it can go down to like here, 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 here. But if that keeps going down, that'll be pretty crazy. This is next week. The CPI, FOMC, PPI. Yeah, see this is that next week is gonna be ugly. I don't even want to trade that week. Except for Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Nope, not Wednesday. CPI and FOMC. Definitely not trading on Wednesday. And then PPI on Thursday. I don't know. We'll see. Because this is at 5 in the morning. But Wednesday is not looking nice. That's also at 5 in the morning. I don't know. We'll see. Right now we're just focusing on this. I like to see these green candles. Want to see a high being made, then a sweep low. Here's how it is playing out so far. Still have an hour and a half left of this trading session. Here's my drawing. But if this does not keep going higher, I like to see this happen. Like that. Something like this. Or however it plays out. But just that pattern. From the trades I've taken before, usually when it's later into the session, they tend not to happen. But there is still a lot of room for price to move. We have until here. So I think that's very doable. But we'll see what happens. As you can see, the trade did not play out. And it is also 4:13 p.m. my time. Now, how did I get here? First, I woke up at 3 a.m. And since 3 a.m., I was looking at screens just constantly. And I went to go lay down to close my eyes. And I fell asleep. But besides that, Let's go over what happened. NFP day. All of these sell stops, literally all of them. Prices down here at 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a 4 hour. 7. It even went down further. And then also cleared these ones out. You can see markets closed, but after these sell stops got hit, we were looking for a pattern, and I was hoping we would get something like this, but it just kept going down, making lower highs and lower lows. So no trading opportunity today. Ended the week profitable. So that's always good. And next week, we have CPI, monthly and yearly, on Wednesday at 8:30 a.m. We also have FOMC at 2, and the Fed press conference at 2:30, but I don't trade those times, so I'll mainly just be focusing on the CPI day. I mean the CPI time at 8:30. And then on Thursday at 8:30 we have PPI. So we'll see how those trading days go. But Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, nope, not Thursday. And Friday, those are looking promising. Monday, Tuesdays, and Friday. So that was June 6th. Nope, not June 6th. June 7th. June 7th, 2024, live trade session. I'm gonna see how this pause feature works on here because I do like that a lot. It's a nice feature. That way these live trading sessions aren't so boring, but still a nice time. I condensed, what's that, like 5 hours into 32 minutes. So I will catch you guys in the next video. I hope you guys have a good day, night, morning, whatever it is where you are. And make sure you stay productive. Peace.